What do you like best about what your offense is doing right now?
There's a lot to like. It's 1 through 9. Everybody seems like they're clicking. Not missing pitches, sticking to their approach, executing at bats, game plan, not chasing as much, using the whole field. We saw it today. A lot of 2-out RBI, people going the other way, using the big part of the field, doing damage when we need to. So there's a lot to like about the offense right now.
Those 3 defensive plays in the 4th inning, not just Taylor, but including Taylor. What did you think of those?
Yeah, pretty unbelievable. That inning right there is it's what you call a big league defensive inning. Bullet that goes off Viento's glove, and Lindor gets it, and throw the guy out. That Taylor play was unbelievable. When that ball went up, and I'm looking at Taylor. When he started it, I was like, no way he's going to get there. And before you know it, he's diving for it and makes a ridiculous play, And then another guy hits a bullet, and Lindor makes it look like a routine play. I thought Pete had a really good day defensively, too. A couple of nice diving plays. So overall, I thought we played really well. We play well.
Manny?
Luis Angel Acuna, another 2 hits today. Just what are you seeing from him? He's been hitting really well over the last 10, 12 games or so.
Yeah, he's working at bats, not chasing as much, using the whole field, not trying to do too much. You saw it today again, going the other way, pulling when he needs to. And he's just a dynamic player, When he gets on base, he stole a base. Then before you know, he's scoring on a single. And then from first base, his ability to score from first on a ball down the line. So there's a lot to like offensively, not just, on the box, but when he gets on base. So, and that's part of his game too. So I like where he's at offensively. I like where he's at base running, defensively. There's a lot to like there too.
Just Jose Burro, was that the best you've seen him this season?
I don't know. I know he struggled, a couple of times, but I feel like he's also been throwing the ball well, The other day was a tough one. Ground ball got through, ball found hole. But I like how he's using all of his pitches, especially like the four-seam at the top, the changeup, the slider today. He attacked through strikes, the typical Jose Burro that we know.
Danny? Oh.
Sorry, my bad.
Just back to the 4th for a second. The team struggled last year defensively. And then in the game today, you have those 3 plays. I thought Pete's defense today, besides the one pick that got away from Vientos, was really nice. His defense looks like it's picked up too. Was that a point of emphasis in the offseason as far as defense goes, or extra conversations with the guys? Because the defense has looked, I feel like, a lot better than last year.
Yeah, and we got good defensive players. You can look at it up the middle, anywhere you put you look at it defensively. I wouldn't say he's always been it's not like we stress or we put extra emphasis. It's always been an important part of our game. Pitching and defense is how we're going to win a lot of baseball games. And understanding that, starts with talent, and we feel like, and we know we got a lot of talent there, not only offensively, but defensively as well. And we're seeing some good results. That's part of why I feel like our pitching has been right there, because we continue to play really good defense behind those guys.
And as far as that catch goes from Taylor, where does that rank for you?
I saw a couple of them when we played Miami. They made a couple of against us, and that one's right there at the top. That's big league play. It's a long ways to go. I don't even know what the catch probability was on there, but pretty impressive there.
Laura?
In the past, people have spoken about Pete's defense as maybe not average or below average. Do you feel that that's an unfair assessment, or do you feel like he's improved in recent years?
100%. I always, I've been in this league for quite a bit now, and Pete, the defensive numbers, the metrics, everybody got their own metrics and things like that, and a lot of them is range, and I feel like at times first basemen in general get penalized a lot for ground balls maybe on the 4-hole where you just got to go cover and the second baseman's right there, and there's some metrics that feel like the first baseman should get that ball when the second baseman's right there. I've been saying it since last year. Pete is, if he's not the best, he's one of the best at picking balls in the dirt. His ability to use the whole bag and the footwork, using corner to corner, there's a lot that he does defensively that I think gets overlooked.
Tim?
Was Soto okay after that tumble?
Yeah, he was fine. Yeah.
And do you have a pitching plan for tomorrow?
We have to talk about, but like I said before the game, Waddell. We just got to decide whether we're gonna go with him right away, or we're gonna go with an opener.
Abby?
What do you think of Peterson?
I got a lot of strike ones, but then pitch to contact. I felt like wasn't able to put hitters away. You know, there was a lot hard contacts. We saw it in the fourth, in the fifth, but we played really good defense behind him. But and that's what it's going to take at times. You know, like not nibbling, attack. You know, trust your defense, and he did that today. Got ahead, but had a hard time putting hitters away. But the defense was really good behind him.
85 pitches. Did you think about giving him the sixth inning, or were you worried about the contact?
Yeah. After it was 85 pitches, and then after what I saw in the fourth, what happened in the fifth, I thought it was enough for him.
Dan?
You mentioned how well Acuna's playing. How important is it for you to keep giving him time, even as guys get healthy here around him?
Yeah, it's part of what we're doing here as an organization, making sure we give these young players a chance. We saw it last year with a lot of these guys, and now I feel like he's taking advantage of his opportunity, and that's on me, that's on us to continue with his development and continue to give him playing time and continue for, it's important for him to get comfortable at this level. He played a big role towards the end, and now he continues to show that he's a big league player, and we will continue to give him opportunities.
Mark?
Carlos, you're now 13-1 here. You've talked a lot about the fans, but just in general, do you take pride in that, in kind of defending your turf here?
Yeah, 100%. That's what you want. You want to play well in front of your fan base. In general, you want to play well, but especially here at home, when you get that type of support, every night they're going to be right behind you. It's a good feeling, and we also understand we got a long ways to go. But seeing the fans and the connection between the team and the fan base, is like I said, it's a good feeling, and those are expectations that they continue to support us. I feel like as a team, it's a good feeling coming to the ballpark every day knowing that they're going to be right there with you.
Mike?
Carlos, just sort of building off that and the three, sparkling defensive plays in a row. What do you think of the fan reaction to that as the guys were coming off the field? And also, the reaction of your players seemed to be real enthusiastic, making those plays and, showing some emotion. Yeah,
because it's pretty special. You got the lead, and you feel like you're putting pressure on them, and they come back and trying to put something together, and we were ready today. Guys, first steps, on every pitch. And then you get the reaction from the fans, It's kind of like a standing ovation when someone comes from the play or when someone hits a homer. You don't see that too often, and it happened on back-to-back plays. So, it's really good to see that.